class tomorrow, we're going to take our very first look at precipitation reactions. Now there's going to be a lot to do here, so we are going to spend several periods talking about these types of reactions. First, however, we'll start it off with the practical demonstration of them. When you come into the lab, you'll be presented with a worksheet that will be a little bit more prescriptive in what it is that you need to do, including the particular chemicals that you'll be using, that you'll be mixing together. All of those chemicals will be contained in tiny little brown bottles with little eyedroppers incorporated as their lids. So you'll screw the lid off of a little brown bottle, and you'll find the underside of that lid is a little eyedropper. You've seen this before when you used universal indicator, for example. So there'll be little brown bottles like that. You only need 2 drops of each solution in order to see this happen. And because a number of the solutions that you're going to be using involve chemicals that are really, really toxic, it's important that you don't go crazy and start adding really large volumes of things, because the more you use, the more we have to dispose of. You won't see a bigger, better reaction. Nothing is going to explode or burst into flames. Lots of times it will change pretty colors, but there's no value to using more over less. All right, our aim is to demonstrate a variety of precipitation reactions. Our method requires us to place a sheet of black paper into a plastic sleeve, and then add 2 drops of the solution that will be listed in the left-hand column of your worksheet to that black paper. I will also have for you ceramic spotting tile. So it will be a white porcelain tile with dimples in it. So you can choose to use that instead or in addition. Either way, you'll start by adding 2 drops of the solution listed in the left-hand column of your worksheet, either to the dimple on the spotting tile or that black paper in its plastic sleeve. Then you will add 2 drops of the solution listed in the right-hand column of your worksheet, and you'll do that right on top of the drops that you left in step 2. So now you've got 1 large drop that's composed of 2 drops of 2 solutions, if that makes sense. Record whether you see anything happen or not. If you see a precipitate, it will go cloudy if that precipitate is white, or it may change into all kinds of pretty colors of blue or yellow or green or brown, depending on the precipitate that's formed. And then repeat that for the remaining pairs of solutions as you see them listed on your worksheet. The advantage to the black paper is that many of our precipitates are white, so white solids will be forming. So if you're working on a white spotting tile, it can be difficult to see whether you're looking through the drops at the tile underneath, or if you're looking actually at a white precipitate having formed, and that's the value of using the black paper. Now, as for risk assessment, several of these solutions are toxic, which means that repeated exposure can lead to long-term health effects. So it's really, really important that you don't accidentally ingest any of these solutions. Naturally, that means don't drink them, but it means don't eat them either. And you might accidentally get some on your hands, and then if you don't wash your hands, that can be transferred onto your morning tea or your lunch, and then you end up accidentally eating some of these toxic solutions. Also, several of these solutions will damage your eyes. So, to keep yourself safe, wear gloves at all times. When you have finished cleaning up, wash your hands very well with soap and water, and that will make sure that there's no residue left on your skin. And also, as always, wear your safety glasses at all times. As for safe disposal, wipe down the spotting tile and that plastic sheet with paper towel, and then place that paper towel in the bin. Don't remove your gloves until after you have done this. And once again, wash your hands very well with soap and water before you leave the room. We'll see you tomorrow in class.